So if your child struggles with attention issues or is diagnosed with ADHD, it can be very confusing for a parent as to whether these are mainly behavioral issues or if there's something else going on. Attention is a cognitive skill, but it often looks behavioral. It can be very confusing. And I can relate to this. My wife and I opened our centers because of my youngest daughter, Katie, who was diagnosed with ADHD at a young age, and our training significantly helped her. It was confusing because what would happen is things that she loved, like she's super artistic. And if she's in front of anything artistic, she has amazing attention skills, right? Then I would sit down to try to do math or something with her, and it was the complete opposite. And so my logical conclusion was, oh, she's just choosing not to do it. That's a behavioral issue. And it's not the case, right? Attention issues, especially ADHD, shows up in tasks that we wouldn't prefer to do. So why does this distinction matter? Why is it important to know whether it's behavioral or cognitive? Because if you get the answer to that question wrong, you may be addressing the issues the wrong way, and that can have some pretty significant negative behavioral and emotional consequences for your child, right? Because if you believe it's behavioral, which is what I did, right, before I understood these issues, then that's treated with, well, it's discipline, right? You blame your child, right? It's a lot of negativity towards your child. This is actually really common. You know, some of you maybe have experienced teachers who might be less intuitive around these issues than others. And then it's like, oh, well, Johnny's the squeaky wheel. He's a bad kid. He's not a bad kid. He's just struggling with attention. So here's where it can get more confusing, is weak attention skills actually do cause motivation issues and behavioral issues because attention weaknesses make tasks harder than they should be. So kids avoid the work and struggle to initiate or procrastinate. So they do show up actually as a behavioral issue, right? But the root cause are weak attention issues, which is cognitive based. So we all are this way. The tasks that we love, none of us have attention issues, I don't think, with things we love to do, right? It's the things we would prefer not to do that we procrastinate, put off, or like our mind wanders, things like that. So here's the deal. This is really good news that attention skills are mainly cognitive because it means those symptoms can be addressed via cognitive skills training. But it also means we can identify the root cause to determine, is this actually cognitive or behavioral? So if you're questioning that, a great first step is to give us a call and schedule a cognitive skills assessment. And that will help us identify the root cause of your child's attention skills so you can then deal with it with the appropriate and correct strategy.